Good morning, children. In this session, we are going to see lecture number 2, motion in a straight line. దీంట్లో మనం what are the differences between speed and velocity? Numericals on speed and velocity we will see. Motion in a straight line. Motion in a straight line. Listen beta, what is mean by, it is a part of kinematics. What is mean by speed? What is mean by velocity? Speed and velocity. In lecture 1 I discussed about distance versus displacement. In this session we are going to see speed and velocity. జాగ్రత్తగా వినండమ్మా. Speed is the total distance by total time. Total distance traveled by the body in a given time. Total time. Total distance by total time is called nothing but speed. Now what is velocity? Velocity is equal to displacement by time. Displacement by time. Then what is the difference, sir? Speed is denoted by S, velocity is speed is denoted by V, velocity is denoted by V bar. It is a scalar, it is a vector. Distance is denoted by S, displacement is denoted by S bar. Distance is a scalar, displacement is a vector. Time anyway scalar only, just write time. Then what is the difference, sir? Distance is the total path covered by the body. If you want to understand very clearly, see lecture number 1. Once again I will remind you, this is Hyderabad, this is Vijayawada. If you want to go to in a bus route, you need to go like this. Let us consider this is the bus route. If you go in a aeroplane, directly you can travel like this, Rajiv Gandhi International Airport to Gannavaram Airport. This is the shortest path between Hyderabad and Vijayawada. This is called displacement beta. This is called distance. Distance is the total path covered by the body, where displacement is the shortest path. These are the differences between distance and displacement. Total distance by total time is called speed. Total displacement by time is called velocity. Now from this you can say speed is a scalar quantity. This is a vector quantity. Vector quantity. It has both direction and magnitude. This is second point. Speed is a scalar quantity, velocity is a vector quantity. Speed, SI unit of speed, distance meter per time, meter per second. This is also meter per second. Now, what is the dimensional formula of displacement, speed? Distance is denoted by L1, time is denoted by T1. So, L1 T minus 1 is the dimensional formula of speed. Here also dimensional formula L1 T minus 1. The only difference is speed is a scalar, velocity is a vector. Speed is the total distance by total time. Velocity is the total displacement by total time. Clear? Speed is a scalar quantity, velocity is a vector quantity. SI unit of speed is meter per second. SI unit of velocity is meter per second. Dimensional formula also both are same. L1 T minus 1, L1 T minus 1. These are the differences between speed and velocity beta. Please note down. Just go through it once, then after we will see some numericals and some concepts. If we do some numericals, you will get the clarity. Note down question number 1. Question number 1. This is point A. This is point B. Now, a person wants to go from A to B. First, he went like this. Second time, this is what displacement. A to B displacement. Now, here to here, let the radius is R. R is the radius of this circular track. Find the distance and displacement. Distance and displacement. What is the distance beta? Distance is denoted by S. Distance is the total path covered by the body, which is half of the circumference of the circle. Full circumference of the circle is 2 pi r. Half means pi r. Pi r is the distance. What is displacement beta? Displacement is the shortest path. Shortest path from A to B. here to here, origin to this point r, radius r, this side is also r. Now displacement equal to diameter, diameter is 2 times of the resistance, d is equal to 2r. This is question number 1. Now distance and displacement, already these questions are given in lecture number 1. Now we will see speed and velocity numericals. Next question, right beta? A boy walks 3 meter east in 2 seconds. Question number 1. A boy walks 3 meter east in 2 seconds and 2 meter in west direction. 2 meter west in how many seconds? 3 seconds. 3 seconds. This is the question. Find average speed, average velocity. What is the find the average speed and average velocity? Average speed, average velocity you need to find beta. Now question is very simple. A boy walks 3 meter east in 2 seconds, 2 meter west in 5 seconds. First of all, you need to understand the directions. This is what coordinate system: east, west, north, south. Average speed formula: speed is a scalar quantity, you no need to worry about the directions. Average speed equal to total distance by total time. What is the total distance? Directly you can add. Distance is a scalar. 3 meter plus 2 meter, 5 meter should be in numerator. Total time 2 plus 3, 5 seconds. 5 seconds. 5 cancel. 1 meter per second is the average speed. Average speed of the boy is 1 meter per second. Any doubt? Now average velocity. How to find the average velocity? That is important. Average velocity, first of all, this boy is going in which direction beta? This boy is going in which direction? East. Means like this. How many meter? 3 meter. From here he went to west. Again he came back. He came back how many meter? 2 meter. Came back. West means coming back. Now this is the initial point where the boy started. This is the final point where he is now. That means this is called displacement. Displacement is the shortest path between initial position and final position beta. That means this total 3, again he came back 2. That means 3 minus 2 how much? 1 meter. 1 meter is the displacement. Displacement is 1 meter. Displacement is the shortest path between initial position and final position. Good. What is the time? Time is a scalar, so that it takes 3 meter, it takes 2 seconds, 2 meter, 3 seconds means total time. Time is always scalar. Direction no need to worry. Total time taken by the boy is 5 seconds. Now you need to find average velocity. Average velocity is equal to total displacement by total time. Total displacement how much beta? 1 by 5. 1 by 5, 1 you are dividing into 5 parts. So each part is 0.2 meter per second. So displacement average velocity is how much? 0.2 meter per second. Average speed how much we got? Average speed 5 by 5, 1 meter per second. That means average speed is always greater than average velocity. Sometimes if it is a straight line, both are equal. In this case, average speed is greater than average velocity. Any doubt, write in comment section. Next question, very important beta. A boy goes from A to B with V1 speed. Again he returns back from B to A with V2 speed. A boy goes from A to B with V1 speed. Again he came back to the same place from B to A with V2 speed. Find average speed and average velocity. These two you need to find. Now try to understand, analyze the question. This is A, this is point B. A to B he went with what velocity beta? V1 meter per second. He came back from B to A, again he came back with V2. That means first we will find average velocity. Why? Because average velocity is very simple, total displacement by total time. From next time onwards I will write simply V bar is equal to S bar by T. All the time, no need to write average velocity. Total displacement, how much beta? He started from A, this is the initial point, again he came back to A. Displacement is 0 by time, how much time it takes? No issues. Time is a scalar quantity, 0 by anything, numerator 0, denominator anything is nothing but 0. Why? Because 0 is dividing with t zeros are 0. 0 is dividing with t beta, 0 is dividing with d, t zeros are 0, quotient is 0, so numerator 0 is there, means simply you put 0, that's all. Average velocity is 0. Now we will find average speed. How to find average speed here? Average speed equal to total distance by total time. Total time. Let us consider A to B, the distance is d. He went d distance, again he came back to d distance, so d forward, d backward, 2d by total time. Let the time is t1 for going and t2 for coming, 2d by t1 plus t2. Okay, right. How to find t1? 2d by time. T1 how we will get? Distance is equal to speed into time. Time equal to what? Distance by speed. While going, what is time? T1. Time equal to distance by speed. Distance is a d by speed is v1 plus t2 coming back. Let the time is t2. T2 is equal to s by v, distance by speed. Distance is same, d by this is v2. Now you can simplify easily. 2d nothing but 2d by 1. Here LCM is v1 v2, d take common beta, so 1. LCM divided by v1 gets cancelled, v2 into numerator v2 plus total LCM divided by v2 gets cancelled, v1. So what will happen? Final answer 2d by 1 into this goes into numerator v1 v2 by d into v1 plus v2, so dd cancel, so final average speed is equal to can I write here? Average speed is equal to what? Average speed equal to 2v1 v2 by v1 plus v2. Very important standard formula. If you go with v1 velocity and came back with v2 velocity, then average speed equal to 2v1 v2 by v1 plus v2. But average velocity is 0. Once again I am repeating, if you start from A, went to B with a velocity v1. Again you came back from B to A with v2 velocity. What is the average speed? Means 2v1 v2 by v1 plus v2, but average velocity is 0. Why? Because average velocity is the total displacement by total time. Displacement is 0, hence the total velocity is also 0. Clear beta? ఒక్కసారి నోట్ చేయండమ్మా. టేక్ డిఫరెంట్ వాల్యూస్ ఫర్ v1 అండ్ v2. v1 ఒకసారి 30 మీటర్ పర్ సెకండ్, ఇంకో రిటర్న్ కమింగ్ బ్యాక్ 40 మీటర్ పర్ సెకండ్, ఒకసారి 2 మీటర్ పర్ సెకండ్, ఇంకోసారి 3 మీటర్ పర్ సెకండ్. అలా డిఫరెంట్ వాల్యూస్ తీసుకొని యూ నీడ్ టు ట్రై ప్రాక్టీస్, సో దాట్ వైల్ గోయింగ్ v1 కమింగ్ బ్యాక్ విత్ v2, దెన్ ద యావరేజ్ స్పీడ్ ఈజ్ 2v1 v2 by v1 plus v2. Important numerical. Next, from the above formula we will do one numerical beta. Question number 3. A boy goes from A to B with 30 meter per second. To 30 meter per second, not 30, 40 meter per second. Again he came back from B to A with 60 meter per second. While going 40 meter per second, while coming back 60 meter per second. Now find the average speed. Find average speed. You have a doubt, sir, what time is not given, how to find? Direct formula beta, average speed is equal to direct formula what? 2v1 v2 by v1 plus v2. 2 into, let this be v1 This is V2 60 by 40 plus 60 100. Numerator 2 zeros, denominator 2 zeros cancel. 4 2s are 8, 8 6 are 48 meter per second, or you can take kilometer per hour also. Your wish. Units whatever is given, you need to put the same units here. 48 kilometer per hour is the average speed of the boy. Whatever the vehicle, that is not a matter. What is the average velocity beta? Average velocity is equal to 0. Why? Because he started from A, again came back to A, so displacement is 0. Average velocity is the total displacement by total time. If you reach the same point, always average velocity is 0. Remember, very important. Next question. Question number 4. A man covers half of the distance with v1 speed, and the remaining half of the distance with v2 speed. Find average speed and average velocity. See here beta, let us consider a man started from A, went to B. This is the initial point, this is the final point. Half of the distance, let the total distance is 2d. Half of the distance means this would be d, this is also d. From A to, let this point is C. A to C, the speed of the man is v1. C to B, the man, let this is B, this is C and them, then it would be easy. This is v2. Now you want average speed. Average speed equal to total distance by total time is the formula. Total distance is d plus d, 2d. D plus d, total distance is 2d. Total time, let A to B is t1, this is t2 beta. So what will happen? T1 by t2. So 2d by t1. Time how much? Distance equal to speed into time. Time equal to distance by speed, t1. Up to here, A to B. What is the distance? Distance by speed, d by v plus t2. Here to here, the time is t2. Distance by speed, d by v2. 2d by d take common, 1 by v1 plus 1 by v2. Numerator d, denominator d cancel. 2 means 2 by 1. This is LCM v1 v2. Numerator you will get v2 plus v1. If it comes into numerator, 2 v1 v2 by v1 plus v2. This is the average speed of the vehicle beta. Last problem also we got the same. If a person reaches from A to B with v1 speed, came back with v2, then also we got same formula. That means if you go with v1 speed coming back with v2, or if you go in a straight line from A to C with half of the distance with D with the v1 speed, remaining half distance with v2, in both the cases the formula is same, 2 v1 v2 by v1 plus v2. Clear? One numerical also we will see here only. Let us consider same question, one numerical I will tell you. Now let us consider the total distance is, a person covers half of the distance with v1 speed. V1 is, let us consider 30 km per hour. Another half of the distance 60 km per hour. Now let the total distance is 300 km. That means this is 150 km. This is also 150 km. Find the average speed. Average speed equal to what is that? Total distance by total time. Total distance by total time. Now total distance is 300 km. By total time is not given. Here to here time we need to find T1. Or how to find T1? Distance equal to speed into time. Time equal to distance by speed. Distance how much beta? 150 km by speed how much? 30 plus this is 150 by 60. Let it, the time is in hours. Now 300 can be write it as 300 by 1 by 1. This goes into numerator. This I will simplify here. 30 60 LCM is 60. 60 divided by 30, 32. So quotient is 2. 2 multiplied by 150, 300. 60 divided by 61, 1 into 150, 450 by 60. So 60 by 450 comes into denominator. 1010 cancel, 3 twos, 3 ones, 3 fives, 15 ones, 15 20s. So 40 kilometer per hour is the average speed of the vehicle. This man average speed is 40 km per hour. Directly you can do 2v1 v2 by v1 plus v2. This is the general method. Otherwise directly you can use, you will get 40 km per hour only. Directly you can do like this. 2v1 v2 by v1 plus v2. If you substitute here also, you will get average speed, same formula. Shall we try once? 2 into v1 is 30, v2 is 60 by 30 plus 60 is 90 beta. 1010 cancel, 3 ones, 3 threes, 3 ones, 3 twos. 22s or 40. Either way you can do, you will get the same answer. But the formula is 2v1 v2 by v1 plus v2. No need to by heart the formula. Simply you can do total distance by total time. That is what? Average speed. What is the average velocity in both the cases? 0. Why? Because he came back. Average velocity is not 0 here. Why? Because he is going in a straight line. Now see here. Same question. Second average velocity we did not calculate. See here. This is point A. This is point B. Let the total distance is 2D. So total, let the time here to here T1, T2. Average velocity is equal to total displacement by total time, dear. Total displacement in a straight line. In a straight line, distance and displacement are same. Total distance T by T1 plus T2. What will happen? T1 plus T2. Let here to here velocity V1, here velocity V2. So 2D by time equal to distance by speed. D by here to here A to B. A to B is distance D by speed V1. D by V2. That means 2V1 V2 by V1 plus V2. Here displacement is not 0. That is why average velocity is not 0 beta. In a straight line, distance and displacement are same. Average speed and average velocity also same in a straight line. Very important. In a straight line, average velocity and average speed both are same. Clear? Remember. If you go A to C, again came back to A, displacement is 0. That is why average velocity is 0. But if you are going in a straight line, then what will happen? Average velocity is not 0, which is equal to average speed beta. Please note down. Next question. A man covers 3 equal distances with a speed of V1, V2, V3. This is question number 5 or 6. Right? A man covers a distance. A man covers 3 equal distances. The question you write it once, then after directly I will start the answer. A man covers 3 equal distances with the speeds V1, V2, V3. Find his average speed. Right? I will write the question also. A man covers 3 equal distances. 3 equal distances with what speed beta? V1, V2, V3. Find average speed and average velocity. See beta, this is what? Point A, point B, point C, point D. 3 equal A to B, AB distance equal to BC distance equal to CD. Why? Because equal distances they are mentioning. So let the distance is A to B, D, D, D. That means the total distance covered by the man is 3D. Here to here A to B the speed is V1, V2, V3. Kilometer per hour or meter per second is not a matter. Here time, let here to A to B time is T1, this is T2, this is T3. Now they are asking average speed. Average speed equal to total distance by total time. Total distance is 3D. By total time is T1 plus T2 plus T3. 3D by time. How to get distance equal to speed into time? Time is equal to distance by speed. Distance D. We are considering it as D. D by V. So this I am applying here. T1 is equal to D by V1. Can I write D by V1 plus D by V2 plus d by v3. Now 3d by d take common beta. So v1, v2, v3 is the LCM. LCM divided by v1. v1 gets cancelled. Remaining quotient, remaining values you need to write here v2, v3 plus this plus I am writing. Now this total LCM divided by v2. v2 gets cancelled. v1, v3 into 1. v1, v3. Why? Because d we took common. LCM by v3. v3 gets cancelled. v1, v2. dd cancel. So the final answer is 3v1 v2 by v1 v2 v3 by v1 v2 plus v2 v3 plus v3 v1. This is what average speed. This is what average speed formula for the whole expression. That means if a man covers three equal distances with speeds v1, v2, v3. First portion with the v1 speed, second portion with v2, third portion with v3. Then average speed equal to total distance by total time, 3d by t1 plus t2 plus t3. T is nothing but d by v1, d by v2, d by v3. D take common and cancel. So that 3 v1 v2 by v1 plus v2 plus v3. This is what average speed of the vehicle. Average velocity no need to find, you will get the same answer because this fellow is going in a straight line. In a straight line, already I told you average speed and average velocity both are equal. Please note down better. Next question, see children. A man covers half distance with v speed and remaining half distance with v1 and v2 for equal intervals of time. Find the average speed. Very important question beta. First note on the question. A man covers first half of the distance, first half with v speed. Remaining half in two equal intervals of time. Two equal intervals of time with v1, v2 speeds. Find average speed. Average speed. First try to understand the question. This is what A, this is C, this is B. First half distance, let the total distance is 2d. Half distance means d. Half distance his velocity is v. Remaining half distance he maintained equal time, not equal velocity, equal time. Now here the velocities are in v1 and v2. Let the velocities are v1 and v2 equal times. Let the time is, this is t by 2, t by 2. Whole time is t. Whole time is t. And half of the time with v1 speed, half of the time with v2. They are asking average speed. Average speed equal to what is the formula here? Total distance by total time. Total distance is 2d by total time. Let this time is t1, this time is t. t1 plus t is equal to 2d by, what is time? Time is equal, distance is equal to speed into time. Time equal to distance by speed. What is the distance from A to B? D. D by speed is V plus whole bracket. Now t. Time, what is the time here to here? The total time is t. Time is equal to, what is the formula? Time is equal to distance equal speed into time. What is the distance? Total distance D. Distance equal speed into time. What is speed? V1 into t. T by 2, or let this is t, total time is t. Velocity into time t. This is V2 into t. So if you d take common, v1 plus v2 into whole time is t. Time is a scalar, distance is a scalar, distance by v1 plus v2. Substitute here. The total distance is what will happen? Time, this is half of the time, right? T by 2, t by 2. T by 2 take common, this 2 comes this side. Otherwise t by d into, correct, 2d by v1 plus v2. This time value is substitute here beta, 2d by v1 plus v2. If you simplify, you will get it. Ikkada okkasari chudandamma, this part you see once, distance equals speed into time. here to here B to C distance is d. Speed means v1 into t by 2. Speed is also scalar, so directly I am adding v1 into t by 2. This portion, half portion is t by 2 plus v2 into t by 2. Distance కావాలంటే speed into time plus speed into time. So t by 2 take common, v1 plus v2 into t by 2. I want only t, this part I want. Cross multiply and this goes into numerator 2d by v1 plus v2. That I substituted here. Now simple, 2d by d is common. D here is a common, 1 by v plus 2 by v1 plus v2. D gets cancelled. So now I am simplifying, 2 nothing but 2 by 1. This is what whole by v into v1 plus v2 LCM divided by v. This is v1 plus v2 into 2v. So this whole part goes into numerator. What will happen beta? 2v into v1 plus v2 by 2v plus v1 plus v2. This is what average speed. Average speed is 2v into v1 v2 by v1 plus v2. Average speed formula. మళ్ళొకసారి వినండమ్మా. Now a man covers half of the distance. Let the total distance from A to B is 2d. Half of the distance is d. Remaining half distance is d. First half distance he covered with v1 v speed. Next half distance he covered in two equal intervals of time, not speeds. First half time with v1 speed, next half time with v2 speed. And half of the time, let us consider he travelled for 1 hour. Half an hour he travelled with 40 km per hour. Next half an hour 100 km per hour. Speeds are different. At that time, what is the average speed? Total distance by total time is the formula. Total distance is 2d. Total time is a scalar. First half part I am taking as t1, second half part t. 2d by time is equal to distance by speed, d by v plus second half time. Second half time కావాలంటే 2 times you need to add t by 2 plus t by 2. How do you get t by 2? Distance equals speed into time. Speed is v1 into time is t by 2 plus speed into time t2 by 2. Now distance equal to t by 2, t common, v1 plus v2. I want t, cross multiply 2d by v1 plus v2, substitute here and simplify it. LCM करते 2v into v1 plus v2 by 2v plus v1 plus v2. This is also very important formula here. First half distance with v1 v speed, next half distance with 2 equal intervals of time. Then what is the average speed means? Direct formula, 2v into v1 plus v2 by 2v plus v1 plus v2, where v is the speed in the first half portion and v1 v2 are the second half distance with various speeds. Two velocities are different, but time interval is same. At that time you need to use this formula, right beta? 2v into v1 plus v2 by 2v plus v1 plus v2. Please note down. Next question is also very important. A bus covers half distance with v speed. A bus covers half distance with v speed. A bus covers half distance with v speed and the remaining half at a speed of v1 for 1/3 time, v1 for 1/3 time, v2 for 2/3 time. Find average speed. Very important beta. A bus covers half of the distance with v speed and remaining half of the distance with half at a speed of v1, remaining 1/3 with 2/3 time. Find the average speed. See beta, this is what the total path covered by the bus. This is A. Half of the distance is this one, and remaining half, let the half of the distance is d, another half of the distance is also d. Now that means the total distance covered by the bus is 2d, d plus d 2d. Why? Because it is a scalar. The speed in the first portion a to b is v is given. Next half distance, speed v1 speed for how much time? 1/3 time, 1 by 3t. v2 speed with 2/3 time, 2 by 3t. That means total time from b to c is t. Why? Because if you add these two, you will get t only. 1 by 3 plus 2 by 3, bases are same, numerators add 1 plus 2, 3, 3 by 3, 1 by 3 t plus 2 by 3 t, t only. That means here to here the total time is t. Here to here let the time taken is t1. Now they are asking average speed. Average speed equal to what is the formula? Total distance by total time. Is it visible there? Yes. Total distance by total time. What is total distance? 2d by total time t1 plus t. So total distance 2d by total time t1. Distance equal to speed into time. Time is equal to distance by speed. D by v plus this total time we want. Time equal to total distance by speed. Speed. How do you get speed? Tell me. Speed equal to what? Total distance by total time. First we will calculate the total time here. Then after we will substitute there. See beta. Here I will calculate this total time. Time is equal to what? Distance equal to speed into time. Time is equal to distance by speed. Now what is the time here? Time 1 by 3t. Time is equal to distance by speed, d by v1. This time is 2 by 3t is equal to what? D by total distance by total speed v2. Now if you add these two, this side also you should add. Correct. Time is equal to, here what will happen? Time is equal to, directly you can write it as d by 3d by v1. This is t is equal to 3d by 2v2. Now these are the times. You will get the total time. If you add these two, what will happen? 2t, you will get 2t. 3d by 2v2. Now if you add these two, 2t is equal to what will happen? 3d by v plus 3d by 2v2. Now time value you calculate 3t common beta. Now see beta, t value, if you want to t, this 2 goes to this side, t is equal to 2, this becomes 4. Now this total value I will substitute here. 3d take common into 3d by 2 take common. So 1 by v1 plus 1 by 2v2. So shall I rub this? Now here d is common. 2d by d take common. This is 1 by v plus 3 by 2 into 1 by v1 plus 1 by 2v2. dd gets cancelled. 2 by 1 by v into LCM here 2v2 plus v1 by v1. Clear? So what will happen beta? We did something wrong. Do one thing beta. See here, this is the total distance from A to C. Half of the distance he travelled with a speed v. Remaining half distance with v1 speed for 1 by 3 seconds and v2 speed for 2/3 time. Now they are asking average speed. Total distance by total time. Let the total distance d plus d 2d by time. This time is equal to distance by speed. So d by v plus this time we want. So first of all, distance is equal to speed into time. v1 into t by 3 plus v2 into t by 2t by 3. So if you want to t, cross multiply 3d by v1 plus 2v2. This is what t value. This is 2v2. T take common and cancel. If you take t common, this total value 3 is the LCM. LCM comes into numerator by v1 plus 2v2. is equal to t. This t value here to here the time you need to substitute 3d by v1 plus 2v2. Here 2d by d common v into v1 plus 2v2. Here this total LCM divided by v gets cancelled, v1 plus 2v2 plus this total LCM by this part will cancel 3v. So dd gets cancelled. Now the final answer is average speed is equal to 2v into v1 plus 2v2 by v1 plus 2v2 plus 3v. This is what average speed. If first half part is half of the distance with v speed, remaining half distance with v1 speed and v2 speed, the average speed formula 2v into v1 plus 2v2 by v1 plus 2v2 plus 3v. This is the answer for this question. Very important question. 2v into v1 plus 2v2 by v1 plus 2v2 plus 3v. Next question, last question. A man covers a distance with a speed of v1 and v2 for two equal intervals of time periods. Find the average speed. Very simple problem beta. A man covers a distance with a speed v1 and v2 in two equal intervals of time. Time is same. Let the total distance from A to C, A, B, C, equal distance. Let the distance is A to B, C, B to C also C. So equal time. This time is T, this time is T. Speed here to A to B v1, this is v2. They are asking average speed. Total distance by total time. Total distance is 2d by total time. This time is distance by speed. D by v1 plus d by v2. Total distance by total time. Total time is equal to total distance by total time. Total distance 2d. See here, total time is equal intervals of time t plus t 2t. Total distance is 2d by 2t. Here time is simple 2d by 2 into time is equal to distance equal to speed into time. Time is equal to distance by speed. Distance is d plus d 2d by speed. Speed is a scalar quantity. You can write it as v1 plus v2. 2d cancel. Answer is v1 plus v2 by 2. This is what average speed. If two equal intervals of time, if a body covers equal intervals of time, then directly you can write it as time is half v1 v1 plus v2 by 2. This is what lecture number 3 is, motion in a straight line, speed and velocity. Speed and velocity, all numericals. Once again, I will remind in the next class. Speed is a scalar quantity, velocity is a vector quantity. Speed is the total distance by total time, whereas velocity is the total displacement by total time. Speed is a scalar quantity, velocity is a vector quantity. Note down all these lectures and take different values and practice dear. Very important lecture. All the best. Have a nice day.